Hello and welcome. In this video, we shall answer 17 important questions about the Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes, also known as GALOP. Shall we begin? 1. What is GALOP? The Ghana Accountability for Learning Outcomes Project, GALOP, is a 5-year project with the objective to improve the quality of education in low-performing basic education schools and strengthen education sector equity and accountability in Ghana. The project targets the 10,000 lowest-performing basic schools, kindergarten, primary and junior high schools, and all special schools with direct interventions. 2. Why GALOP? Data on basic education in Ghana show that access to quality education is inequitable. There are variations in the quality of basic schools and a considerable number of children are out of school. Consequently, the Education Strategic Plan, ESP 2018-2030, commits to providing equitable access to quality basic education to all children. GALOP supports the commitment to equitable access to quality education through targeted interventions at the most disadvantaged schools, benefiting children across the country. 3. How much does the project cost, and how is it being funded? The total project amount is $218.7 million. It is jointly funded by the World Bank, Department for International Development, DFID, and the Global Partnership for Education, GPE. GALOP is a results-based financing project. Disbursement of project funds to the Ministry of Education is contingent on the achievement of predetermined results. 4. What are the benefits of GALOP? To achieve the project's objective, the school system will benefit from the following: A. Enhanced capacity of teachers to effectively discharge their duties through continuous professional development. B. Enhanced capacity of heads of schools to effectively manage schools for improved outcomes. C. Enhanced capacity of circuit supervisors to strengthen school inspections and supervision. D. Enhanced capacity of district education directorates through training in education management and the provision of district grants. E. Promotion of the equitable deployment of trained teachers and incentivization of teachers' deployment to rural areas. F. Strengthening of school management committees, SMCs, to promote school community engagement. G. Provision of learning grants in addition to the capitation grants. H. Development and distribution of teaching and learning materials, TLMs, on the national curriculum. I. Supply of quality TLMs to special schools. 6. Who are direct and indirect beneficiaries of GALOP? In total, about 2,328,750 pupils and 76,000 teachers from the targeted basic schools would directly benefit from the various interventions under the project. In addition, all school management committee members in the targeted schools will benefit from management training, while the heads of the targeted schools will also benefit from leadership and accountability training. About 1,300 staff from 260 districts will benefit directly from the capacity building training. All circuit supervisors, the staff of regional education directorates, Ghana Education Service Headquarters, and regulatory agencies of the Ministry of Education will benefit from the project's capacity building initiatives. 7. How long is the project expected to last? 5 years. However, the ambition is to identify interventions under the project that are cost-effective in order to scale them up. Many of the systemic interventions and activities under the project will continue long after the 5 years. 8. How many schools are involved? Project interventions are targeted at 10,000 low-performing basic schools and all special schools in Ghana. In addition, the project also supports strengthening the accountability of the entire education system. 9. How were these schools selected? The 10,000 schools were selected using objective and transparent criteria on a composite index using the following indicators: B. raw scores, B. percentage of trained teachers, C. average class size, D. poverty index at the district level. Schools in the country were ranked based on their composite index score. The bottom 10,000 schools on the ranking were selected. The selected schools are spread across the country. 10. What happens at the end of the project period? Project interventions and activities will be evaluated to identify those that contribute effectively to the achievement of the project objective. Effective measures will be sustained in beneficiary schools and scaled to all schools in the country. 11. How will progress be measured during the project? The project has a comprehensive results framework with 31 indicators to monitor the progress. Progress will be monitored on an annual basis. The indicators are related to the activities under the project. In addition, the project will include impact evaluations to measure the overall effects of the project. 12. What is the project scope? The scope of the project is countrywide. Beneficiary schools are spread across all 260 districts in the country. Each district education office will be supported to oversee implementation. 13. Will the government continue to pay capitation grants to the selected schools? Yes. The learning grants will be dispersed to the targeted schools in addition to the capitation grants. 14. What happens to non-GALOP schools? Non-GALOP schools are not amongst the 10,000 selected low-performing schools in the country. All non-GALOP schools are within districts that will receive capacity building and strengthening under this project, which will improve the support from the districts to all schools in the country. The project's interventions to strengthen system accountability, develop a national assessment strategy and conduct the P4 National Standardized Assessment Tests will benefit non-GALOP schools. In addition, all schools will benefit from the teacher deployment and transfer strategy that ensures the equitable distribution of trained teachers across schools in the country. 15. What happens to staff of these selected schools? Staff in the targeted GALOP schools will remain on GES payroll and contracts. Teaching staff will receive additional training, mentoring and coaching support under the project. 16. Will staff of these selected schools be given incentives to ensure their retention during the period of the project? Teachers in the targeted schools will receive additional inset and coaching and mentoring from head teachers and CISOs. These incentives will provide additional support to staff in the targeted schools. 17. What consultations have taken place or have been planned ahead of the project implementation? Consultations were held with regional and district education directorates, circuit supervisors, teachers, head teachers, coalitions of NGOs in education, development partners, academics and other stakeholders in the design of the project. Additional stakeholder engagements will be held before project implementation. We hope you have learned something new. Do leave your comments and questions in the comments section below and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.